Chapter 3. Walter's point of view. Having heard what Dr. Matthews had to say, I stood still. I must be learning sounds. He could not say what I thought I had heard. Could you kindly repeat that? In a stutter, I asked questions. He says, she's pregnant, again, staring at the piece of paper he is holding. I turn to face Rachel and see a big smile. Though I would truly like to smile back at her, I am worried her morning sickness could be becoming too much for her. Her smile vanishes quickly when she sees the scowling on mine. She draws a long breath and looks up at Dr. Matthews. She asks softly, "Can you give us a minute alone?" without looking at me. The doctor nods and goes out. The door closes, and she gradually distances herself from me. She looks up at me as she crosses the room towards the other side. She stares at me for a long time and then turns away. Furthermore, she also turns back to me and probes, "What's wrong?" Not thinking back on what she had said previously, I muttered, "You're pregnant." She distances herself from me and almost yells, "You're upset because I'm pregnant." "What? No," I say as I get up to go towards her. I softly turn her to face me, and my heart stops at the tears in her eyes. I gathered her into a close hug after running my hand over her silky, perfect hair. "Likewise, I want this baby," whispering to her. She looks up at me and yells, "Really?" A single tear leaks from her right eye. After softly mopping the tear away, I bring my lips to hers. She gasps when I bite her lower lip. I also grab the opportunity to push my tongue right inside her mouth. She gives out a little groan as I step away from her. From Rachel's "Really, I'm pregnant." Presently, I'm in Walter's office, fixing the picture of my baby. I couldn't resist, even if he or she is not very developed yet. I just needed to have a picture. Likewise, I know it's Walter since tingles are running through my arms all the way from here and I can feel eyes on me. Moreover, I wondered, "Why are you staring at me like that?" without looking towards him. Apart from that, as I look up at him, I see a flirtatious smile on his face. He asks smugly, "Can't I look at the mother of my child?" "Clearly, you can." I reply gently as I approach him warily. Sitting on his lap, he gasps as his arms wrap around my waist. I gently raised his chest and around his neck with my hands. He shakes under me, and I start to smile within. "What, then, is the issue?" His voice gets increasingly quieter as he probes. Staring is rude, I whisper to him as I bend in to peck on his ear, then I back off to meet his eye. Shocking me are his closed eyelids. I am even more startled when he suddenly draws me to him and crushes his lips on mine. Before we have a chance to immerse ourselves in one another, the door is pushed open, showing a skimpily dressed woman approaching us. Walter is tense under my direction. I wonder what connection these two could have. Before I could ask Walter what's going on, I felt he was pulling me off his lap. I misstepped and fell back, but I got up quickly to keep from harming my child. Turning around, I find the woman seated on Walter's lap, kissing him all over his face. To stop the tears poised to pour from my eyes, I blink rapidly. The fact that I missed Walter trying to break away from the woman's hold infuriated me. "Who are you?" I mumble. With a sneer on her face, Linda, Walter's fiancée, says, "Hello." That is going to destroy me. I can no longer hold it, a stray tear rolls from my eyes. I am lightheaded all of a sudden, and my vision is blurry. Not only that, but I start to feel as though I am floating as I try to distance myself from them, and darkness envelopes me. Walter's perspective, I nearly passed out as I saw the tears ready to explode from her eyes. I'm not even sure what to say. I really have no words for this. Linda kept kissing me even as I tried to get her off, just as I am going to beg Rachel to get off me. I stop myself as I hear Linda informing her we are engaged. Is this woman crazy? Not even I enjoy her. I have a restraining order against her for crying out loud. I see Jess poised to turn to leave me out of the corner of my eye, but she pauses. Furthermore, I toss Linda off me the instant I see Jess about to pass out. Not only that, but I gently lift her into my arms and leave my office carrying her. Likewise, I ignore the looks I get from people along the road and walk straight to my private lift. Likewise, I pushed the button, closing the lift doors, and yelled, "Get back to work." Luckily, the lift features a button specifically designed to let me quickly call my driver. A few seconds after pressing the button, the lift opens. And I bolt from the structure. Once more, I got into my car, avoiding the stares from spectators and being careful not to knock on Jess's head. I can only think of one thing when John, the driver, leaves. Kindly let her be okay.